Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and it's 5 Thrift Store Friday. Yes, it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, the happiest day of the week. And man, do I got an action-packed episode for you guys today because we're headed back to the honey hole, baby. If you remember, about 6 to 8 weeks ago, I found this thrift store in the DFW area that was tucked away. I'd never even heard of this thrift store. I've never seen it before. Kind of tucked away, hard to find. My buddy Clutch found an advertisement for their store on Facebook Marketplace, sent me the link, so I decided to check it out, and man, am I glad I did, because I scored some pretty epic stuff. Some like vintage wrestling figures, some bootleg stuff, like some really cool stuff. So I called it the honey hole. Problem is, the link to the Facebook listing that had the address, they deleted the listing. So for the last several weeks, I have not had the address, and I could not remember where it was. So I've been driving around trying to remember where this place was and haven't been able to find it. But today I stumbled upon it again. I actually kind of recognized the area I was driving in, and I was like, hey, wait a minute. I think that honey hole is over there. And sure enough, it was. Wait until you see what I found today, guys. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. If you are, hit that like button, and then let's roll out.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
All right, gang, here we go. Let's see what we can find on the shelves today. Who's this guy? He's some sort of singer. Oh, look at this Halo vehicle. That's pretty badass. And we got a Jaws. Big old tarantula. Who's this? Oh, it's Larry the Cable Guy. Old Larry. Oh, looky. It's our boy Buzz. And Woke Buzz. Oh, this is that Dungeons and Dragons crossbow thing. I've seen that before. Oh, this is an old Fisher Price dog. This is the one I had when I was a kid. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. I think it's time to go check the wall of bags. Wall of bags. Oh, we got some sort of Iron Man guy in there. Like a Ronald McDonald Beanie Baby. Of course, it's not a thrift store without your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And a bag of Army Men. Oh, guys, I'm not seeing much. I'm seeing a lot of junk today. Now, who is that dude? He's kind of cool looking. I don't think at $4 he's that cool, but he is probably the coolest figure I've seen in here. Now this is just beautiful. Like, I love the artwork on this. This is really awesome. Yeah, look at that. It's like a chess or checkerboard or something like that. I think I'm gonna get that. That is really cool. Let's see, are there any vintage board games we can maybe get our hands on? Well, here's a Monopoly. It looks like it's got all the pieces there. I went $10 for that? Damn. Well, this game is selling for like $25 to $30, but that's also sealed. I don't think this one is sealed. Let's see, what do we got hiding back here? What's this? Oh my God, that's a whole bag of Willow figures. Tonka's Willow, oh my God. Oh my God. He's on that jazz, man. He's on that jazz. He's on the jazz, man. That jiggy jazz. This is awesome. Epic find. We got a troll. And then I saw a Smurf in here somewhere. He's not an old Smurf though. Yeah, like Farmer Smurf. He's a new one. Little Green Army guy in there too. Hey, it's Linus. Oh, we've got another troll. Pretty sure that's an old one. I used to be on a mission to save these things from thrift stores, but I ended up getting so many of them, I had to stop. Oh, look at this thing. It's a Sears 8mm editor. Like, I wonder if you can actually watch 8mm film on that little screen. Well, I'm not gonna get it because I don't know if it's gonna work. It looks a little corroded in there and stuff as well, but it's a splicer, so you could actually like take one piece of 8mm film, run it, splice it, and then put another piece on and then connect them together, I guess. So it's how they used to edit film back in the day. Or at least, you know, it was a way for you to edit film at home. Interesting piece of history. Man, I can't think of a better way to start off Thrift Store Friday than finding some vintage Tonka Willow figures. These things are so cool. I actually have these figures in my collection. There is like one or two in the bag here that I don't have, so that's awesome to be able to add some new stuff to the collection. And there's some other things in this bag that we're gonna take a look at. Let's do a little show and tell. Okay, before we jump into the Willow line, I did pick up a couple other items. So I got this real steel ambush figure. I just thought he looked really cool. I actually have another real steel figure that's more of like a 7-inch figure. I believe his name is Adam Junkyard. So this is him right here. I picked him up about 4 years ago. Nicole was actually with me on this trip. She didn't go into the store as usual, but she was in the car, her and Caroline both, so I had picked him up. But I saw this guy and I was like, man, that dude looks pretty cool. I almost didn't get him, but then changed my mind last minute. And then I also got this checkerboard and I picked it up because I absolutely love the colors of this thing. They're absolutely amazing. Very vibrant, and as you guys know, vibrant colors get me every single time. So when I saw this, I just knew I had to have it. All right, gang, check this out, man. I'm so jazzed up over this score. So this is my full Willow collection. As you can see, I had quite a few figures already, and with the addition of the ones I picked up in the bag, I now have some doubles and one figure that I did not have at all. So right here we've got High Alduin. This was the sorcerer guy in Willow's village. It was the sorcerer that Willow wanted to mentor under. I love this movie, by the way. Never knew that this line of toys even existed until a few years ago. I found this guy, this little soldier, the one that doesn't have a stand. I found him in a bag at Plaza Thrift. And I was like, who's this guy? And I looked him up on eBay and I was like, what? Tonka made a line of toys based off of the movie Willow? Get out of here. I had no idea, but they are so cool. But we've got High Alduin, I've got a few Willow figures. One I had already, this one I found in the bag. And same with these doubles here with High Alduin, one of them was in the bag. And then we've got this mail-away version. You can see it's a different variant. He's got a different outfit on of Willow. So I've got him. We've got General Kale, which is my absolute favorite figure in the line. We've got Mad Mardigan. I've got a couple of him because he was in the bag as well. And then we've got Bavmorda, who was also in the bag, which is why I have doubles. And then we've got some different soldiers, and I can't remember what these beasts are called, but I actually need to get another one because I think there were 2 of them in the movie. So I've got that. And then this guy right here, I don't remember his name either, but I did not have him. So he was something new that I added to the collection. There's another Mad Mardigan back there. And of course, like I said, some soldiers and whatnot. So this Willow line is super duper cool. And like I said, I am really jazzed up that I found these at the thrift store. Like I said, we're off to a great start. Now it's time to hit up the goodie wheel. So let's head that way and see what kind of goodies they got. All right, my friends, we are here. We're at the goodie wheel. What you got for me today, goodie wheel? What you got for me today? Now, last time I was here, I scored some Get Along Gang figures from the 1980s, which was awesome. So hopefully, you know, that might be a sign that they had more vintage toys in the back and maybe they made their way out to the front. We'll see. Okay, here we are. What do we got in here? We got a Batman. And some Thomas the Train die cast. Let's see. Can we find any more vintage toys? There's a bag of Green Army Men. $7.99 for those. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry about my language there, guys. Oh my God. Really? $7.99 for these. That is disheartening. Look at these guys here. Got some of these wrestling looking dudes. Those are kind of fun. $7.99 for those two. What do they do? They price everything at $7.99. Is that what we're gonna find here today? Is this bag $7.99? It's $3.99. Oh, look at that T-Rex. Oh, he's pretty awesome. I bet she's like 12 bucks or something. Oh, he's only $3.99. Now, why is that $3.99? And those little Green Army Men are $7.99. Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think we saw these guys last time when I was here. I'm gonna ask them about that bag. I want the bag of Green Army Men, but I am not paying $7.99 for it. I'm gonna ask them, be like, is this really $7.99? See if they'll change the price. Some old Indians. Those are the kind I used to play with back in the day. Oh yeah, I saw this figure last time too. What are these? Slam Superstars. Little die-cast Superman. What's this? Triple launch space rockets. Ah, Fisher Price. This has got to be for adventure people. Please don't be $7.99. Okay, $1.99. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, we got a Playmobil school bus. What's this back here? Scatterbrains. Scatterbrains. Never heard of this. It's kind of cool. I want $3.99 for it though. Got this little haunted house play set. Some sort of fairy. Hey, check it out. It's the backyard again. It's Tyrone. And I don't remember this dude's name. Is that Arthur? Maybe? Oh, the three little pigs. Actually, I'm probably gonna pick these up for Toot and Puddle. I'm gonna pick those up for Nicole. Oh, check this dude out. Nice. He's a boxer. Well, what's funny is that he's actually a bulldog. He's not a boxer. See what I did there? It just made it funny. Oh, we got a Cabbage Patch Kid. See them all the time in thrift stores. Here's another one. This one actually feels like it takes like batteries or something. Its body is like super thin and it's like hard. Man, some of these Cabbage Patch Kids are kind of rare and are going for a couple $100 still. But I don't know. This one here is like different than this one. This one has like a hard body. This one has a soft plush body. So I don't know what the difference is. This could be one that's worth a lot of money, but I don't know. So I'm probably going to end up passing on it. And one of you guys is going to be like, Burf, that was a mistake. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Check out this witch. right, well, they've got some cool plush here today. I just don't think I'm going to be getting anything other than those pigs down there. It's a nice teddy bear. Solid. Well, that's kind of a cool horse. You don't see one in that pose too often. I might just grab that. Look at this. Fisher Price jalopy. I've never seen that one. What do they want for that? $1.99? All right, I think I'll grab that. That's kind of a very colorful piece to display. Is that bronze stone guy? I don't know who that is. I think that's the Rock, but again with the $7.99. It's like all these new bags for $7.99. It's just ridiculous. Oh, here's a Fisher Price thing, I think. That's kind of a fun one too. Yeah, there's quite a bit of Fisher Price. Here's a little toot toot train. Well, I ended up scoring the Adventure People vehicle, the Jeep. It's always a good day at the thrift store when you can score Adventure People vehicles. I have a ton of Adventure People, but not as many vehicles, so that's always nice to add something new to the collection. I also picked up a jalopy, which is really cool. I think it's like from the 1960s or something like that. So let's take a look at them. All right, gang, first up, we got the Adventure People Jeep. How freaking awesome is this thing? Now, the Adventure People toy line was first introduced by Fisher Price in 1975. And that line ran through 1985 and was targeted towards 4 to 9-year-olds. And although they served as an alternative to G.I. Joe and other similarly themed action figures, they utilized the 3.75-inch size, which was made famous by Kenner's Star Wars line. The designers of the early Kenner Star Wars action figures used Adventure People to help conceptualize how the figures would actually look. And the Adventure People line featured real-life heroes and adventurers such as park rangers, scuba divers, astronauts, and emergency workers, as well as a number of science fiction themed figures, including aliens and robots. I also picked up a Fisher Price jalopy. This thing is pretty cool. Now, I've seen this guy before. I usually see him inside antique stores. And for some reason, he's always behind a glass case. So I don't know if he's actually worth anything. He's probably only worth a few dollars, but I think he's pretty cool. Now, these are the type of Fisher Price toys that I played with as a young child. So I had the jalopy, I had the telephone, I had the little like Snoopy dog, I had the Fisher Price garage. I had a lot of Fisher Price toys as a kid, so this definitely brings back a little nostalgia for me. Okay, we got 2 thrift stores down. We got 3 more to go. The next store we're gonna hit up is Thrift Giant, Old Thrifty Pants. So let's head on over there and see if we can keep the ball rolling. All right, let's see, what do we got here? What is this? Oh, that's Liam Neeson as Hannibal from the A-Team. That's interesting. Man, I wonder if they got a Mr. T around here somewhere. That'd be cool. We got a Dino from Jurassic World. Let's see, we got some bags over here. Looks like some rescue here. Oh, look at this. Nice. Oh man, we got Grandpa Simpson. We got Habib or whatever his name is. How much they want for the bag? $7 for the bag. Oh my God. Really? Ugh. And we got more Jurassic over here. And we got some Mission Fleet stuff. And I'm not sure who that is. It's got a walkie-talkie though. And there's some TMNT. Here's another one of those guys. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them actually. I wonder what line those guys are from. Man, I was like this close to getting that 12-inch Hannibal figure from the A-Team. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized, you know what? Liam Neeson is not my Hannibal. That is not my Hannibal. You know who my Hannibal is? George Peppard. George Peppard is my Hannibal, and I don't want any other Hannibals in my collection unless they represent George Peppard. I mean, check this out. Look what the girls got me for Father's Day. It's a shirt that says, "On the Jazz." That's George Peppard, baby. Yeah, so like, no, that was a no-go for me, but I did pick up the Simpsons, so let's take a look at them. Well, all right. So I ended up scoring these Simpsons figures. I got Grandpa Simpson and I got Apu. I'm not sure, did I call him Habib or something earlier? I don't remember, but anyway, it is Apu. So I picked these guys up. I did pay up on them. They were like $6.99, which was a little more than what I wanted, but I saw that this Apu figure recently sold for $25, $24.99. So I think I probably got a pretty good deal on that. So I don't have too many Simpsons figures in my collection. I do have some, and I've got a Bart Simpson that's dressed like a Batman, and then Homer that's dressed like some sort of superhero. I think he's holding a donut or something like that. But anyway, I think these are super cool figures, and I know that Boston Mike, if you guys know Boston Mike, he collects a lot of these Simpson figures, and now that I've got them here in front of me, I can see why. These things are pretty sweet. So that makes 3 stores in a row that we've scored at now. This is another great 5 Thrift Store Friday. Even if we don't score anything else the rest of the trip, I am super happy with the finds today. However, we're headed back to the honey hole, baby. We're headed back to the honey hole. So let's head on over there and see if we can find some more vintage toys. All right, well, we're gonna see what kind of new toys. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's kind of cool. Lots of little slabs. Bag full of MLP. Oh, who's this guy? Some of the older ones. Lots of glitter. Yeah. So we'll do, so there's 18 Smurfs at $18. Yep. And then what's your... Well, hot damn! We found some more Smurfs to add to the collection. Now, I've got a pretty big Smurf collection already, but I'm always happy to be adding a little bit more to it because I do love me some Smurfs. Grew up on those little guys, you know? Loved it. I still remember the first time I saw them appear on TV. It was 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, And I remember turning on channel 6 and there they were. And I remember running back to my parents' bedroom yelling, "There's a new cartoon on TV. There's a new cartoon on TV. It's called The Smurfs. There's a new cartoon on TV." And my mom was like, "Well, go watch it." So like grabbed my bowl of cereal and watched me some Smurfs that day. All right, guys, let's do a little show and tell. Man, that honey hole just keeps on producing. Check these guys out. So I ended up picking up 18 Smurfs for $1 a piece. So I got them all for $18. Now, the thing is, most of these Smurfs I already have. I don't think I have this painter Smurf, which I think he's cool. I think he's like a keychain, actually. So he's got that little silver hook there on the top of his head. But most of these guys I think I have already. There's Brainy. Pretty sure that's Hefty with the axe. And then we've got like Sleepy Smurf. We've got Gambling Smurf, Jungle Smurf, Toothbrush Smurf, Bowling Smurf, Papa Smurf, Dr. Smurf, Smurfette, Football Smurf. So see, all you got to do is just like name whatever it is they're doing and then put Smurf on the end of it, and that's how you know what their names are. So we got Guitar Smurf. But these are the ones that I picked up from the honey hole. Let me give you a quick glimpse at the rest of my collection. So here's the rest of my collection. You can see I've got some different mushroom houses, some Smurf houses, some of the different Smurfs that I own. I got some stuff mixed in here like Pound Puppies and the Red Skull and stuff like that, just some fun stuff. But this is my collection of Smurfs. Now, down below here, that's not all of them. These bins here are all just completely filled with Smurfs is all. I don't have enough room to actually display all of them, so I have a few of them displayed here with the homes and stuff like that, which makes for a nice little display. But one day when I get a bigger house and more room, hopefully, I'll be able to display all of this the way it should be displayed. You know, the thing with this honey hole is that, you know, I had lost it. I'd lost my honey hole. Couldn't remember where it was at. Had lost the address. And, you know, after all the driving I do, I finally found it again. And a few weeks back, my friend Jose asked me, he's like, "Hey, Burf, I know you mentioned you had a new honey hole. And in your video, you said you didn't want to tell anybody about it, but there's some things there that I'd like to get. Like, do you mind telling me about it?" And at the time, I was like, "Jose, honestly, I do not remember where it's at. I have lost the honey hole." And, but I found it. I found it again. Jose, if you're watching, I'm sorry, bro, but this is my honey hole. This is my honey hole. I'm sure you'll find your own honey hole one day, but I can't tell you where this place is at, dude. Like, who knows, like, what else could possibly show up there? And if it's vintage toys, I want them all for myself. Yeah, I'm a greedy bastard like that. So, but anyway, just all kidding aside, you know, every thrifter has their secret place, and this is my secret place. So, hey, we got one more store to hit up. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna head back over to Texas Thrift, or not back over. We're gonna head to Texas Thrift, and we're gonna see if we can finish strong, because I'd like to finish today with another score, if at all possible. Here's that thing that reminds me of that Masters of the Universe bone. What's it called? It's the carrying case thing. It's made out of bone. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, gang, here we are. Let's see if we can find us some vintage goodies today, huh? Some vintage toys. That's the name of the game. Oh, we got this microphone. Look at that. We got the Paw Patrol, the movie Liberty Total City Rescue set. And we got some Road Rippers. What's this? Maybe a Batman? Oh yeah. Got like a Kung Fu gerbil or something, or hamster. Oh, look at this Sonic car. Oh, it's missing its wheels though, its tires. That's a cool one though. Anything over here? Got like a little drum. Oh, there's Thor's hammer. I see this quite a bit actually in thrift stores. And then over here we got Oh, we got a little vintage plush clown. Bowser's Castle. Something else Mario. And there's this big guy here. Let's see, what do we got on this side? What's this thing? I don't know what that goes to. Got a bow here. Oh, look at this robot. Oh, dang, that dude is... Whoa, Jesus. Man, that dude is heavy. Holy cow. Sharper image. This guy's probably worth some money. Well, there's one that sold for like 75 bucks, but it also had the remote control. This one doesn't have the remote. So they only want $6 for him. I mean, he's probably worth like 30, 40 bucks. I'm gonna think about it. Oh, look at this little vehicle. Dang, look at this thing. Holy cow. That sucker's heavy too. Ah, we've got a Batmobile. Let's see, is there a Batman inside? Oh, not there. There isn't. How do we get the door open? Ah, there we go. No Batman. Oh, look at this thing. Bandimere Speedway, Colorado. That's kind of neat. Got a 12-inch Pink Ranger. Let's see, what else? Oh, look, we got a T-Rex down here. And we've got Jaws. Nice. All right, let's see if we can find anything hidden inside these baggies. What's this? Is this a snake? Oh yeah, it's like a couple of snakes in there. Well, not seeing a whole lot. Here's a more, the Mutant Mayhem, I was gonna say more modern, Mutant Mayhem turtles. $2.99 for him. They want $7.99 for them in stores. We got a bag full of dinos. Not seeing much. Oh, here's some of those little Star Wars boxes. Oh, those things are cool. I wonder if they have all their little pieces inside. It's got like a Batman in there or something. Is it actually a full figure? Oh yeah, it is a full figure inside this little vehicle. Yeah, we got a vintage Mickey Mouse. That looks old. Well, that might be like a Playmobil horse, maybe? Kind of looks like it. He's kind of thin right through here. Oh, check out that little playset. That's fun. I got a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. This one was made on Cinco de Mayo, 1983. Love Mama. All right, let's see, what do they got down here? Oh, look at this. Super Friends. Hell yeah. That's in great condition too. Let's see, anything else? There's a Little Bear. Jerry Lee Lewis. What's this? Dinotopia. Never heard of that. Looks interesting though. Well, let's see what else. We got some Care Bears. Nice. And we got Larry Boy. We got this Casper's Outdoor Sports. And then we've got some Rescue Heroes here as well. All right, I think I'm gonna finally get this, the Dream Team. I've passed on it multiple times just because I don't like this cover, but I haven't seen the movie and I haven't seen another VHS of it, so I'm just gonna get it. I normally see these types of things on DVD. This is 50 of the greatest cartoons on VHS. I like the cover of it too, so I'm gonna grab this. Domino Rally, Mad Lab refills, 50 dominoes. Oh, that's from 1996. I really like the box art on that. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but one of his ears is busted off. So I'm just gonna put this back on the shelf. Well, not too much on the toy side of things, but I did score some VHS, and I'm always happy about that. My favorite one being the Super Friends VHS. I think these are awesome. I actually purchased another one of these Super Friends VHS off of Craig over at Not Another Retro channel. You all know him as Narc. So I purchased that from him at the Retro Madness 10th anniversary sidewalk sale that they had not too long ago. So I really enjoyed those episodes. So I'm really happy to be adding this VHS to the collection. In fact, I'll probably be watching those tomorrow on Saturday morning with a bowl of cereal. Hey, if you enjoyed watching today's episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.